Yeah, what's up? So, yeah, you getting ready to play this nigga in a little bit. Mm. What's going on with you? Hmm? Mm. Shit's fine. Mm. Yeah, I'm just chilling up in here, man. Just chilling. You got some new sprites? Couple of gems? Couple of gems, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm. I had time to do like 400. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. We have a late season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Reese?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Finds a crease, it's Hawkins. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Drops back on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Beck. Out wide right, it's Peoples. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun, James Peoples. At the 20, he's got space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down. That'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hacks to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Beck. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. From the gun, it's Overton. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, you are rolling the dice every time you throw this guy's way. He is one of the best corners in the entire country. Everybody has their eye on him every single game. He does a great job breaking on that ball and forcing the incompletion.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Here's a gift to Peoples. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Not a chance. Missed it. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Hits the hole. It's Hawkins. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Hokey, 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 high tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
Just going to keep it after the snap. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. The fake that wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. State sends the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Beck. Left side is Peoples. Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for him.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. Delivers the stiff arm. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Under pressure. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Rolls right. He'll pull it down. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
They'll give it to People. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights, it's good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Finds his man. It's Reynolds. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice play to knock that one down.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking deep, and he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On the run, it's Hansen. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff for Peoples. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Beck. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of this drive. Keeping his eyes downfield. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Wants to go up top on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reynolds. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. He's got it down the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. And the Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Long way to go on second down. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Virginia Tech. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tells to run, wants to pass. Moves to his right. Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more. But no question, they have got to tackle better on the back end.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back to the well. Got a little space. Guided out of bounds downs at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Dropping back, it's Beck. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 19 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Look out! He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Out wide left, it's Hansen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hansen. Shakes off the defender.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And I don't think people realize how fast windows close in sports, man. Like, it happens so fast. It looked like the QB thought he had some space, was going to go get the 1st down, but you got to love the speed of the defense, corralling him quickly and stopping him short of the 1st down.
And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And now they take the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Heath. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Right side, it's Hawkins. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays at the back. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Between the hashes, it's Keith. Right down the gut of the field. The tag. Touchdown, Hokies. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point was good. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Sets his feet. It's Beck. They're all over him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. He's going to run it. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids. Taking the big hit.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space. It's Hansen. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Martin. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple yards there.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Holds on, it's Sauer. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Throws quickly. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Martin. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Right side, it's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Snags it and he's open. He found plenty of room and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Second down to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Left side is Reynolds. There he goes! Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go back to work in the final period of this one. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Inside, it's Wallace. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Rushes on. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down, going to throw it. Buying time to his right. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must going for the big play. Intercepted for the 11th time. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Hits inside. It's Hawkins. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
They'll run him again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Plows his way ahead. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wideout. Hard running there. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Motion from the back. On the move. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking to throw, it's back. Escapes the pressure to his right. In traffic, it's Howard. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Pushes ahead. Runs through the tackle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Extending the play. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And this game's starting to tick away for this offense. And they're getting in desperation mode. They've got to be able to find a way to make plays in the pocket. It's not going to be the scrambles out wide. You need passing plays deep down the field. They've got to find some way to attack this secondary.
Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Oh, he's got some space. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Penn State will spend its second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Scanning the field, it's Baker. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Reynolds. Down he goes. They needed one more first down to put this game on ice, and they just got it. The Hokies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Hand it to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Hokies! And the route is on. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Beck. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Out wide left, it's Green.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Making the adjustment on the play. Second down, going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
And that is how we will wrap this one up.